I'm actually really surprised there is absolutely nothing about this on the news terminal. You would think that there would have been, considering it's a way of getting the, or an even, anniversary gift. I will leave the link to this Twitter post in the comments section, description below, not the comment section, because it says, share your achievements and get an anniversary glyph by visiting this, but we'll use the Twitter post as the reference to the link rather than linking it from here, which just, well, to be fair, it's on the screen. You could literally just type it in as you say it, can't you? But going here, which is literally the kind of semi-rechanged 8-year anniversary site that shows you what alerts or when, doesn't give you dates on them like it did previously. The initiate pack, down here, all you have to do is download this image and post it on, well, it just says on social media using the hashtag Warframe. And it will literally just takes your stats, mastery ranks, most use, total login rewards earned. Clan Dojo credit donations, when you first started playing, total time in game, which frame you have used the most, and favourite weapons. Basically what it is doing is it is taking, and if we come back to game and go to view profile and go to equipment, the stats of these at the top. Favourite weapons, favourite warframe, favourite warframes sort by used, and it goes Frost, 20, that's 23.4, 11.1, 6.4, and then it kind of goes down from there to quite a low point of zeros. Yep, I used my Mirage Prime so much, didn't I? It always seems to be the primes at the bottom of this list, because by the time you kind of finished with a frame, that's just what happens. But at the same time, yeah, why is Oberon down so low? Anyway, it is basically using your profile to find out the 3 frames you've used the most and the weapons you have used the most. The weird thing about it is most used primary, most used secondary, and most used melee. Exactly the same as it is formatted here. Primary, secondary, melee. Most used weapons. And even though I haven't used it in so long, yep, Bratton, it's up there. Really? So which secondary's next? And it has to be close. Nowhere near. The weapons that I am using now are nowhere near the top of this list. I mean, 6 million experience versus 90 million experience. 27,000 kills versus 85. And then, yeah, the Sonocore I used for probably the longest, but I played the game for the most amount of time using Frost, with a Bratton, or the Bratton Prime, the Twin Vipers, and the Skoliak. That is exactly the setup I used to use. I went from using the Heck all of the time, which is my second most used weapon, which I'm really glad the Vacor Heck is right behind it though. I used the Heck and then started using the Bratton because I got sick of using the Heck all the time, and yeah, there is a reason behind everything. Mostly that is Frost. Granted, that is not the Bratton Prime, that is the Bratton Vandal, but that is a whole other thing because the Bratton Vandal was available in February before I started playing. I missed it by a week or two. I can never remember exactly when it was in February, but I missed it, so when I got it, it went there. That's why that is the Frost that for certain special occasions I'll use, because, well, that's Frost. That is my main Frost. Was my main Frost. I haven't since moved over to the Prime version, obviously, but I said it when I posted it, of all the things I've lost, I miss my Bratton the most. Respect to those who get the reference, but yeah. Responding to, well, you don't have to respond to the actual post, that's just because I had it open after many hours of waiting. Turns out what happens with this is it doesn't go to your inbox. It says check your inventory for the glyph. So I've kind of been messing around for absolutely no reason, waiting, well, just as a kind of time frame for this. Yeah, 14 hours since TennoCon was announced, I did this, about 2 hours before TennoCon was announced. This is meant to be before the TennoCon stuff, but, well, I was waiting for an inbox message, and it turns out you just have to go to Profile, Glyph, and find it in here. It actually doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping that going forward they do more, because it would be nice. They have things like the Stratos badge that changes every time you do a tactical alert. It increases by 1, so it alters the view of itself slightly, but it's going up. I've been told it's a number inside, but no idea. Just do the alerts when they turn up anyway, but it would be nice if that worked the same kind of way, and it was just a glyph that you could put somewhere, up somewhere in your orbiter, or have it on that displayed how many years there is, or if there was one that displayed how many years you have been playing for. That would also be a very interesting thing, but the 8-year glyph, to be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to the TennoCon stuff more, because I'm still curious as to why it's orange.